Hey everybody, Elgin here, EXP Realty, Elgin and Pilar Walker team. And I want to discuss something here real quickly, again, that I'm passionate about. The reason I'm passionate about this is because I believe that there is a big time, well, I don't believe it, I know there's a big misunderstanding in regards to, and a bad narrative in regards to EXP, quote unquote, only a recruiting company, quote unquote, revenue share and all of that. And to be perfectly honest, this narrative has been bad long before EXP was around. When I was at Keller Williams, it was a bad narrative about profit sharing. Not bad that profit sharing was good or bad, but Keller Williams at that particular time was called a recruiting company. Everybody there was just brand new and all this stuff, just because it was a different business model. Just because it's a different business model. Let me discuss some quick things about EXP and its revenue share. Now, I want you guys to think of something really basic, because my dad always used to tell me, break things down to the most common denominator. So can you please understand this? That there is no revenue to share. If there's no revenue, how is there revenue at EXP Realty? The revenue is the same as it is at any other real estate company, helping families with their real estate needs, helping buyers and sellers, helping investors, helping people with their real estate needs. Once those transactions are completed, revenue happens. It don't happen just because I recruit, quote unquote, an agent or agent attraction or agent attract, which is a proper term. Let's just call it recruiting, right? If I recruit you that's listening and you recruit somebody else that's listening here, and if nobody sells any homes, nobody helps any families, none of us generate any revenue. So let's start there. The second thing is, ask yourself this. Let's suppose you're at a company, and I don't care what the company's name is, but you really like the company. You really, really, really like the company. And you feel it's a fantastic and a fabulous place to work. And you have an agent friend or a brand new agent or someone that's getting ready, that's talking about getting into real estate or whatever the case may be, and they ask you questions about your broker and or your brokerage. And if you're really happy and really satisfied and are thriving under that system, wouldn't you have great things that you would tell them and suggest to them that they come work either with you or at least at your company or at least interview with your broker? Why wouldn't you? You're having a great experience. They're treating you really well, you feel. Why would you not do that with someone else? I can see you're probably understanding what I'm getting to. That's recruiting. That's an agent attraction. You work for X company. X company is treating you right. You're happy. You're suggesting to someone else, particularly someone else that's asked you, what do you like about the company? I want to go somewhere. I want to hang my license. And you are happy. You're going to suggest that they should speak to your broker. Come to your brokerage. Come to your team. The only difference is that in the EXP model, you're rewarded for that. The company is rewarding you for helping build the company. Now, in any model or anything else, are there some people, I don't even want to call them bad apples, because that's not true, but people that have maybe based their business on, quote unquote, just recruiting? Absolutely. At the company that you're at currently, the company that you love, the company that is treating you right, whether it's the broker, the manager, isn't there someone in place that their job is to increase the amount of agents that come to that company? I mean, if there's not, how is there ever any growth to the company, to the franchise? How is there ever any if there's not someone designated to do that? And if there's someone that's designated to do that, aren't they paid for it? You've just told a really high productive agent, a good friend, who's not happy at his or her other company, that they should interview with your company. That you pretty much have sold them on why they should interview at your brokerage. And you put them in contact with the person or persons they need to speak to, and they decide to come to your company. What does your company do to reward you for bringing that person's team, whatever, to their company that's about to increase their bottom line? What do they do for you? I'm asking that. I know it's a rhetorical question, basically, because, I mean, they're not going to do anything. Not anything of any substance. See what I'm saying? So, now, I tell someone what I feel are the benefits of EXP Realty. And I'm telling someone that's asking me because they look at what they feel the success is, let's say we're having here. And I tell them that. Tell them the business model. Tell them everything. At the end of the day, they decide they want to join EXP. They join. I'm quote unquote their sponsor. At that particular point, as if they have success, EXP has success, and for personally bringing them to the company, I have some success. That's your ultimate win, 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 right? That specific scenario I just painted. Did I go out and start cold calling agents? Or did I go out and do that? No. It's a natural attraction. And is that going to happen more often in a market right now that is a little bit more challenging than it was a few months ago? Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, Keller Williams built, over years, of course, the top agent model as far as head counts that I'm ever aware of. I mean, there might have been some way before me, but I've been here 35 years. So they built their model that way. And you know, in the model, that the model had some of its best strides. It had some of its best strides in markets like these where agents were experiencing challenges and looking for added value. And KW was there to give them that. At this particular point, EXP is able to provide that. You're a team leader, or you're running a team, a big team, a mega team. What are some of the things that you can do with your team to, number one, cut down on turnover? Because turnover is a big thing when you run a team. Every time you lose someone, or you have to retrain them, or they leave you, they want to go on their own, all of that. But what if there was a model when you were able to bring a team over that helps you as a realtor and team leader reduce your personal expenses, takes away all your liability, and then also offers additional help, services, revenue share, and we haven't even talked about them, they're not in this video, stock option opportunities for your team. What if you are rewarded as that team lead for bringing that team over on a consistent basis with a revenue share, because your team is productive and is increasing the bottom line of the company. See, in most circles, they call that good business. They call that good business. We're not telling you, EXP's not telling you to go out and recruit. It's funny because we have almost 90,000 agents, right? 90,000 agents as of the recording of this video. I mean, there are less than 13% of the agents that are at EXP that participate any revenue share. It is a very, very low amount of agents that are participating in it. Now, I don't know why that's the case, but that's the case. So again, imagine if the opportunity for you to do nothing different in your business that you normally do, but now you're able to increase passive income on a monthly basis with a real estate company that has no debt. Check out the company you work for and see where they're at in regards to no debt. These are public things for us because we're a publicly owned company, as far as being on the NASDAQ and all of that. Publicly traded company, excuse me. So anyway, I hope that at least puts a different perspective on this for you. There's obviously a lot more to it, but hopefully this puts a different perspective so you can have a different mindset, so that you can review, take a listen, and see how this can better serve you. This can serve you as a brand new agent. This can serve you as a team lead. This can serve you if, quote unquote, you really do just want to recruit. This can serve you if you are looking to build a team that is productive and you want to be able to offer your team members things that they cannot get other places and have less turnover and less retention problems. That's available. At any rate, if you have some questions, you'd actually like to talk about it, you've now got your mind open just a little, we'd love the opportunity to speak to you. We'd love to show you what revenue share has done for our family and team the last 5 years that we've been at EXP. It's been a great ride, and I believe the ride is just beginning.